I think we're getting better. I think we're getting better every game. That margin is a reflection of our growth. It's not a reflection of them. I think they're going to compete for an Ivy League title. And I think they're very well coached. I think we were able to do some things that got them out of their rhythm and didn't get their go-to players going in the first half, which they established in the second. But, I'm really proud of how our team is making steps and growing. And I have a lot of respect for Yale and how they play the game. Really proud of our team's selflessness. I think so many people stepping up, but obviously really fun to celebrate Japreece's triple-double, only the 8th triple-double in UCLA women's basketball history, and that's a team thing. So if other people don't make shots, she doesn't get those assists. And how about the rebounds? I mean, who would have thunk it, right? So just really proud of her and her growth, and it's so fun to coach her because she loves this game so much. Yeah. Well, everything is easier when you shoot it well, right? So it allows, you make the defense make so many more choices. But I don't think we shoot it that well if we don't get that many stops. We had, I think, 5 kills, which I explained as 3 stops in a row in the first half. And we were able to really get out and run. And it really helps when Japreece gets defensive rebounds. It's very difficult to slow her down in transition at that point. So I think obviously everything's easier when you shoot, but you get easier shots when you get that many stops. I thought it was our best box-out game, and that's really huge for us because we lost a lot of rebounding, and Lajane Drummer was one of the best defensive rebounders we've had here, and so that's something I was really worried about, and I thought we really stepped up in our box-outs and our defensive rebounding today. It wasn't about not starting Natalie. She had her best game last game. It was about what I thought charisma could bring to slow down 21 on their team. It was really a respect deal for 21, and that I think charisma is our best player at keeping people in front of her, and we needed to keep her from getting downhill, and that was a huge piece. So we started her as a game plan thing. It had nothing to do with Natalie.
I think I did well. I know that was something that I wanted to focus on for this game was my defense. So I think I really tried to stop the ball and not let her get downhill.
I think it's just emphasized and it starts in practice. That's our emphasis, is getting stops and guarding on your own. We're small, so we have to be great in other areas, and I think that people are stepping up and accepting those challenges. No, I didn't think this was going to happen, but I know that the assist category, I really want to lead high numbers in that, so I'm really looking forward to doing that consistently.
Yeah, it was actually pretty tough at first. The first practice was tough. Tough. But I think it's gotten a lot better, a lot easier. I'm starting to pick up on stuff.
So you guys have been lucky enough to have all 5 games at home, and the atmosphere tonight was very open and loud to the band or being vocal. What do you guys think about the atmosphere so far at all the season, and what are you guys looking forward to as you have to go to the stadium?
I think the atmosphere has been great. Credit to the students that came out today, and then the band is awesome every day. It's going to be interesting going on the road, but I think that we're excited and ready to step up and do great things.
It's fun. I didn't really expect it to be a great crowd. I mean, it's Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and just really appreciative of the people. There's a lot of families that make the sacrifice to come out and support our team and their journey. Our band is great. I have this deal with them. If they have over 129 band members, I buy them pizza at halftime, and just the fact that they would show up like this, is just such a huge thing. So they got their pizza, but I think that a lot of that credit goes to these young women. They are appreciative. They're enthusiastic, they give back, they invest in our campus, they invest in our community, invest in the kids, and I think it's a relationship. People come because they're a connection and not just to be entertained. And I really am thankful to have a team that's willing to be lifestyle givers in that way. Yeah, well, I've got more of those, but I think, like I said, I thought our defensive box outs were some of the best they've been today, and our post defense. I did not think our post defense was very good leading up to this, and I knew that number 2 on their team was the best post players we had seen up to this point, outside of our close scrimmages. So I think that's, our post defense and our defensive box outs is a big, thing. I think our maintaining of pressure has also improved. Where we really need to get better is to do it without fouling. We are sending people to the free throw line way too much. You can't give away points like that. And you don't feel it that much right now because we have big margins. But, when you play better and better teams, especially on the road, you're not going to get the calls yourself, number 1. And number 2, you have to be ready to make the other team earn every point with defense. You got to make every shot hard. And a free throw is not hard. So when you bail out teams with fouls, that's probably my biggest concern right now is being able to play aggressive but under control, disciplined defense so that we don't give away points on the free throw line.
Taylor was shot the ball 11 times last game, and was shot the ball 13 times in the first half. What is it like for you guys as teammates to see her get going and really do that?
I think it's great. I think it's important that we establish her early just so she can get a feel and a rhythm for the game. But, it doesn't really matter with Mick. She's so selfless and just loves to be a great teammate. So, and it doesn't matter if someone else steps up and has a big game. So I think it's important that we establish her early and get her quick touches.
I agree.
Just for you two, if you guys say we're going to head on the road, especially for you, there's no first time having a road game in college. What do you guys expect? What are you excited for? What are your expectations?
I'm really excited to have a road game because I've never played in a college game on the road, and I know that the calls, like Coach Cori was saying in the locker room, the refs won't be on our side, the fans aren't on our side, and I like having that competitiveness against the other team and not always having everything go our way.
I'm excited for her to go on the road and experience, and then it's just going to be fun just to go to a different state and experience different things. So yeah.
I just also want to say just really appreciative of our administration. My boss is back there, but we're also going to really do the educational side on Monday and see the DC and experience several of the museums and to have a place that really supports that we don't just go and stay in hotels and gyms, that we really maximize every piece of the experience, and that doesn't happen everywhere. And so I'm really grateful that we're going to get a chance. I would say over half of our team has never been to Washington, D.C., and so we're going to get a chance to do that. So this is about who we're going to become together off the court as well as who we're going to become together on the court. We are. Sure are. And the Holocaust Museum and the FBI, I think. So it's pretty cool. So, but thank you all for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm really thankful for you guys for showing up. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.